Hi dear subscribers, most watch me without a subscription, support my channel with a subscription, and I will make you happy with new story. Story 1, I think my husband cheated on NYE while the kids and I had the flu. I think my 28 husband, 29, cheated on NYE while I had the flu. We have 2 kids. Over the past week, each of our kids were sick, and since I spend the most time with them, I caught it. They were over it by the time I got symptoms. It so happened I got the flu starting Friday night, so my weekend plans were halted. I wasn't going out anyway, but still. My 2-year-old tested positive for the flu Friday, and I started showing signs the same day. He's literally never here already, but also couldn't not go into work, and I was supposed to accompany him. Anyway, I'm sick at home with 2 sick kids. All of us have fevers, and he goes out. Yes, it's his job, but still. 10 o'clock, I sent a text saying I would be asleep by 12, so Happy New Year. I got a reply. Someone called me and woke me up at almost 1. I texted him to make sure he was okay. Then dozed off. Ended up calling him around 3 a.m. to check on him, and he claimed he was following my SIL home. 5 comes around, I ask if he's okay. He claims irritation. At 6:30, I text a bunch of question marks because he hasn't answered my last message. He said he was too drunk and had to chill for a bit before driving. When he strolls in at 7:30, he heads straight to the bathroom and washes his face. He said some people spilled liquor all over his new sweater and shoes, and he was super mad about it. Told me how he stopped at the only open place to get some ice to sober up. Okay. When he went to sleep, I smelled his shirt. It was dry and it didn't smell anything like alcohol. In fact, the bottom smelled like vagina shrugs and his shoes were squeaky clean. So I woke him up. Like, you left me home sick with the flu, with sick kids, to lay up with a woman? He acted like I was tripping or making it up. Who said that? I said that. We haven't spoken since. Just small words here and there. We just got into a really petty argument because I said everyone was getting on my nerves because while I'm sick as a dog, my kids are better and bothering me, and he's no help at all. I can't even recover properly because I can't rest. He said the feeling was mutual, and I told him he was welcome to leave. So he did, which is fine by me honestly because I'm no dummy. But he was supposed to cut our son's hair, and also, I'm still really sick. I don't want to be dealing with this right now at all. My feelings aren't hurt at the thought of him cheating either. I actually don't care about that part. I guess he saw me being sick as the perfect opportunity. I'm just extra annoyed, but he's trying to spin this like I'm upset about not being able to go out for the new year, which couldn't be further from the truth. I had no intention on going out anyway. Edit, I went and reread our messages, and I have the times wrong. I sent out the first message at 10:13 that wished him a happy new year and let him know I'd be asleep before 12. And told him to be careful. At 1:20, I sent out a message telling him I had a fever and that my sister was looking for him. That's who woke me up, he responded. At 4 a.m., I sent a "you good?" No response. Note, we live in a smallish city. Everything shuts down at 2 and the after hours close at 3:30. At 6:16, I sent the question marks. He responded and said he was about to be on his way. And he came in at 7:30-ish. Also, I didn't mention that his sweater also smelled like perfume because he was out, but I'm a bartender. If I spill liquor on my clothes smell like liquor, and whatever smell good I had on the next day, and especially in the next few hours. I don't think I'm controlling for trying to make sure he didn't get into a drunk car accident/arrested/hurt. In the comments. Sounds like this relationship was down the drain before NYE started. OP, no, not really down the drain exactly. He is breaking into an industry that requires him to be away from home more, and I'm trying to be understanding of that. Typically we are a bit more communicative than this post shows. We've done couples courses and counseling and couples-focused parenting classes and learned a few tricks. I just don't feel like he's being truthful. We've been together a very long time, even though we are youngish, 12 years. I would just ask him outright and check his phone. The vagina smell is what gets me. OP, me too. It literally smells like vagina. Like he had sex with his clothes still on. I don't even know else to explain it. Like he didn't pull his shirt all of the way up. This has never been an issue for us, so I don't even know how to go about asking. I've never went through his phone in all of our years together, and thinking about it, whatever would have been in there is likely deleted by now. You woke up, smelt his collar, and then immediately got mad. His reaction was to also get mad and then happily leave no explanation. You are telling me it went from a happy communicative relationship to this in the matter of a couple minutes? OP, not exactly. I felt like his story was a lie. I smelt the entire shirt. A first for me too. It was just all of these things added together that made me take a pause and check his shirt and shoes. Anytime either of us has had an issue, we have no issue talking about it. I know it sounds wild. Shit, it's wild to me too. I promise you, all of this is completely left field. I've never even suspected him of cheating before, it's just never been an issue. Well, I mean, if you don't even care that he cheated. OP, how to explain it? It's not that I wouldn't be hurt or sad, it's just I have other shit to focus on than the hurt I'd feel. Like, obviously cheating is fucked up, but what is getting me the most is the fact that he was just okay with leaving me sick as hell, with 2 sick as hell kids, and his focus was getting his dick wet instead of coming home to give a helping hand. I have never been this sick in my life. I can't even focus on the part that hurts, just the fact that it's pissing me off and that he's acting like the only reason I have questions is because I didn't get to party. Also the fact that I know that if he is cheating, there's nothing I can do to change it. It happened. And I'll leave. No bargaining. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, thank you. Update the next day. Update here about cheating husband. Update, my husband cheated on NYE. I don't know how to link my last post, but it's on my page. And it was deleted from the sub I was on. I'm not going to lie, some of those comments are few. Jesus Christ. Some questions. Yes. You can get tested for the flu. You're controlling. I mean, okay. Let's go with that. He works in the music industry. So it's not uncommon for him to be away from home. It's not strange, to me, that he goes out without me because it's a part of his job. We actually almost never go out together, but we usually bring in NYE together. I didn't care about him working because it was supposed to be work. But again, things shut down here pretty early, he's never come in later than 4, and that's not often at all. There was someone who said his clothes wouldn't still smell like liquor. Let's go with that, why would his clothes be completely dry? He also had on white BTW. Me saying I don't care about the cheating. It's not that I wouldn't care, I guess I worded that bad. I would care. I'm not a robot. I just have other shit to worry about in this moment. I can't even begin to worry about the pain I might feel. Yes, cheating is disrespectful in regular circumstances. In my circumstances, it's extra disrespectful to me because we are so damn sick. Like, damn. You care so little about me that you cheat now? Mentions of me being a single mom isn't typical, but we have communicated about it over the last few weeks. The division of labor isn't fair. So he had been making sure he's home to help with homework/bedtime/playtime more. So I've been trying to be understanding of his work, I guess. He cut back hours at his regular job as well, so I didn't exactly suspect anything. Okay, to the update. Thank you to the Redditor that told me exactly what to look for. And thanks for the well wishes. I definitely am starting to feel better a bit, but not by much. Sorry if this is everywhere. He did cheat, and I'm glad I'm not crazy. With some girl named Valerie, he had her name under his mom's. Didn't ask many questions about who she is because IDC about her. She knows he's married, he knows he's married. I asked straight up to see his phone. And apparently she's someone that comes into his regular job. He has invited her to come to events I couldn't go to. She danced on him and she made him hard apparently, and it went from there. Their texts are so cringy, think high schoolers. From the things I have been to, she was also there. She told him I was really pretty and asked if I'd be open to a threesome. He told her he'd convince me. It came up a few times. They literally talk about me and my kids like she's an old friend. All I can do is laugh, y'all. Seriously. He wrote her and told her I suspect something, and she told him to delete their pics, didn't find those. NYE was their first night physically having sex, but there was an obvious build up to it. They had sex in his car. Well, his mom's car, because his car is in the shop and he doesn't like to drive mine, thank God. When I checked the time, he was on the phone with her when he pulled up. He's an idiot and I'm embarrassed. I know who she is. I've never met her, but I found her. She isn't my focus though. I feel bad that her self-esteem is so low that she'd be willing to be a secret. It's not like he's rich. I didn't find anything else about anyone else. But who knows? For him, I can't even look at him. He won't leave because apparently we can work it out. I'm so disgusted. He didn't even shower after. He just laid in the bed I paid for and passed out. He washed his face, got undressed, and went to sleep. I feel nauseous at the thought of him coming to kiss me and my kids after they did God knows what. He knows cheating is a big fuck no for me. I've always said if he gets the urge to cheat, just leave because I will find out and I'm not nice and forgiving for shit like this. I even opened the door for him to tell me the truth. Of course he didn't mean for it to go that far, it was just conversations, and then he got drunk. That this is the first time he has ever cheated, but I can't believe that, so I won't. But I'm not going to cry about it. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just said okay. And asked him to leave. I have been with him and only him since I was 16 years old. He pursued me. When things got rocky and I wanted to leave, he did the work to keep me. He wanted me. I've given him all of my 20s. I can't tell if I'm hurt though, honestly, I'm more or less irritated and disgusted. I genuinely don't even have time to think about it too much. He said it was a mistake, lol, I can't do anything but laugh. I should make a mistake similar, I guess. And not to be cocky, but I'm not an ugly woman. I have a very nice body, my personality is amazing. I'm funny as hell, I'm an amazing mom, and I know that I am a great wife. I'm not lacking suitors at all, this isn't on me. And I won't delude myself into thinking I could have done anything different. I want him to leave. He cheated. It's done and it happened. To the Redditor that said I'm ruining my marriage, I didn't ruin my marriage. He did. Especially because he's a horrible liar. I grew up with him. I know when shit isn't right. Edit, thank y'all so much for all of the love. And well wishes. I love everyone for all of the advice and praise. I appreciate y'all so much. He has agreed to leave to his mom's house, thankfully. But get this, after I feel better. He's gonna stay to help with me and the kids. In the comments. My point exactly. It was cheating before it became physical. He just got sloppy on NYE because he thought I'd be asleep or too out of it, not thinking that I also have sick kids who are getting up as well. It was such a long, conscious decision. Exactly where I am in my thoughts. He's disgusting. He has to go. The level of disrespect he's shown to me, I'll never ever get over. He's a fool if he thinks otherwise. I'm sorry you're going through this right now. On the flip side, I'm super glad to hear you know your worth and that you're more deserving. You didn't even give him the reaction he probably thought would happen. LMAO. Good for you. In his mom's car too. Damn, that's you. He's a fucker. OP, yes. And I've definitely made up my mind to tell his mama to make sure gets her car professionally detailed. Thank you. I'm flaring this concluded as OOP has said several times that cheating is a deal breaker for her and she's done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.